Hbar holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Shout out to each and every one of you guys for showing so much love, on a daily basis. Cannot thank you guys enough. But yeah, let's dive in, really analyze and take a look at what's happening right now for the broader market. And of course, what we could be expecting going further into the weekend. And of course, as we go into a brand new week coming ahead. But looking across the board, guys, as we are going into Sunday morning, you are seeing tremendous amount of green across the board. XCN coin, I've been hearing so much about this coin, and I have not, looked into this. So again, if you want me to take a look into XCN, let me know in the comments down below. Mantra DAO, Tau, Rune, Trump coin. A lot of coins are actually up right now. Hbar is also up 2.1% right now, which of course is nice to see. Looking at the price, 34 cents right now, also up 2.2% in Bitcoin comparative, with the market valuation at $13 billion and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $500 million. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, right away, what I want you guys to, keep in mind is look at the 24-hour trading volume here, about $500 million. So, usually we have seen, the 24-hour trading volume sitting about above $1 billion, but right now that's not the case. And again, that is something that needs to be considered as far as the price is concerned, and we should not be ignoring that part right now. But the major news coming out, and the biggest one that a lot of people are excited about is this right here. You can see this is massive news coming out. This week, there's been some big news for US-based crypto projects. Eric Trump confirmed that US-based projects like XRP and Hbar will eventually benefit from zero capital gains tax, while non-US-based projects face a 30% tax. And again, this has gotten a lot of people excited. And, these are some rumors that we've been hearing for quite some time. And, it's really starting to show that, hold on, this could really be very near in the future. And of course, US-based projects are going to thrive, based off of this announcement. And they have been, right now, a lot of people are going to be fast to come out and say, what are you talking about, Crypto ZX? Hbar's only got 2.1%, yada, what the trolls tend to say. But, they're just going to completely forget, what's been happening for the likes of Hbar, a project that, people labeled as a complete debt project is up, 356%. And again, like I said, a lot of people will continue to forget about that. But let's take a closer look and really understand what's happening with the price right now for Hbar and, what we could be expecting going into Sunday morning. So looking at the dominance index compared to, of course, yesterday and a few hours ago, we have seen the dominance pulling down, while Bitcoin, if you want to take a look at Bitcoin, it's pretty much ranging where it was. Bitcoin has not moved. It's still around the $104,600 price point, pretty much hovering around that range. So, not much has happened for BTC right now. And the main reason right now you are seeing a little bit of excitement within the market is the dominance compared to yesterday has decreased, because yesterday we were literally sitting at about 59.8% right now. We actually did see dominance falling down to 58.68%, meaning money from Bitcoin is going back into altcoin market. Hence, you are looking at a lot of coins right now across the board that are pumping, as you can see right now across the board. So with that said, now we kind of have a familiar sentiment in terms of, the sentiment itself. We're kind of familiarize ourselves with that. And, we could really take that and, kind of put that towards Hbar and kind of understand what's happening. So Hbar is literally at the neckline, of the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. Hbar is showing us strength. I've said this 1,000 times. And you guys know, and I'm going to say it 1,000 times as well. If Hbar was indeed showing weakness, I'm not going to be shy away from saying, guys, Hbar is looking weak. That's not the case. And I repeat that, that's not the case right now for Hbar. When you really take a look at it, and again, you don't even need to be a technical analysis expert to say, this chart is looking amazing. After breaking out of such a crazy amount of key resistance, we're pretty much held through this range, consolidated, and, not only did we consolidate, we broke out into the 38.2, just a few weeks back, and has seen a really nice healthy correction. And that same correction, as I've discussed to you guys before in my updates, the previous resistance, what people labeled as boring price action, has come in our, way of support. So now, with that said, let's take a look at it on the hourly time frame and really understand what's Hbar's price doing right now. So Hbar, and let's go on the hourly. Here we are. So there we have it, guys. We actually wicked up to 35.5 cents just a few hours ago. Beautiful, beautiful move towards the upside, as you can see, and have seen a little bit of a rejection, of course, because, of course, Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback, and, dominance has picked up a little bit compared to the last few hours, which, of course, kind of explains what's happening. But nonetheless, you cannot be ignoring, this trajectory that's, we're kind of forming right now. It wants to break towards the 38.2, and, there's no denying that, once you get into the 38.2, you want to see this close. And I've spoken to you guys about this so many different times. You actually want to stay above there. And I've said this to you guys before. It doesn't even matter if we break into a yearly high, even if it, sideways momentum like this, a few times, then breaks out. The 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level is still that target that I have in my eyes. So as far as the upwards trajectory and the upward targets are concerned, my goal is still within the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And as of now, you're seeing major amounts of, strength that, we're noticing right now for Hbar. And I do believe, that breakout that a lot of people are waiting for is much nearer than you expect. But with that said, FOMC meeting is coming up this Monday. We could see a little bit of a flush for the market, whales stepping in to kind of shake out the weak hands. And of course, people being skeptical, people kind of being afraid as to what's going to be really announced. Because of course FOMC meeting can have an impact on the crypto markets and the traditional stock markets. We need to be prepared for that. So the next few hours are very, very critical. And of course, if Bitcoin kind of has a correction based off of that, Hbar is not an exception. We could see a little bit of a pullback. So with that in mind, I want you guys to kind of keep that in the back mind of yours. To obviously not ignore that. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions on Hbar? Where do you see the price of Hbar going? Do you see the Q1 is going to be where we do reach an all-time high, or do you think it's going to happen later in the year? Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support and tuning in on a day-to-day basis. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.